Hype man at the Fonseca Theatre on the west side of Indianapolis.
The world's tired of it, and the world spoke up about it.
A play hauntingly familiar to local headlines that define the summer of 2020.
When I first read the play, I swear, I think I asked him, I was like, was this done in Indianapolis like a month ago? Like, it relates to everything that's happening here. The young kid who was chased down by the police and shot. Same exact thing happens in the play.
And there was a bunch of cops. I mean, a bunch of them. They just flew past us like one after another. It was like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
17-year-old Gerard Davis led police on a chase before surrendering. He was shot 18 times.
Yo, that's what happened earlier. On 30, those shots that I heard.
18 times. He led him on a chase, but then he surrendered. A kid.
Wait, y'all. Y'all, so they're saying he was going to the hospital to see his grandmother, like, she suddenly collapsed. And I guess he was rushing to be by her side, like, he didn't even get to say goodbye. They just shot him.
That was real. And so is this. But this is what's going on.
No. This what's going on with Gerard, but I ain't him.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
Hype Man tells the story of a white rapper, Pinnacle, and his black Hype Man, Verb, and Peep One, the duo's DJ. As art reflects life, the three have to come to terms with their own reactions to an incident not unlike local events.
It is able to be an example of dialogue that's a lot of times difficult to have in real life. A lot of times people can't have these conversations in a way that is peaceful and in a way that is actually productive. So the fact that this is really an example to people, watching the play of how to, have these dialogues about race, especially in sensitive times. I think it's a very good, example of how we can have differences of opinion, but come together and unify for one cause.
The play is definitely going to address some things. It's going to have people leaving the play thinking, differently or questioning some things that they thought a certain type of way before they came here, but it's definitely going to shake up some feathers and get people thinking, because we need change.
Part of that change is creating leadership opportunities for more actors of color, opportunities that director and actor Daniel Martin says have been few and far between in his nearly 2-decade career.
Normally the agenda, I'm not going to say normally, yes I am. Normally the agenda for the black character is minute. It's the help, the this, the that. This actually focuses on the minority as the voice and our experience, and it's actually being well received. It's about time our voice is heard.
Hype Man was also very notable during an already notable summer for being one of the first live performances in the city after Indianapolis emerged from the COVID-19 shutdown. The play was performed outdoors. The masked audience was spaced out into marked socially distanced arrangements. While the cast did not wear masks when performing, the actors also maintained distance on stage.
No.
We're doing everything that we need to do for people to have a good time in this time of need. The coronavirus has kind of shut everything down and just put a pause on life. And ultimately, there hasn't been much entertainment. I mean, sports are shut down, movie theaters are shut down, a lot of restaurants were shut down for a while, so people need to get out and do something. And this is allowing them to get out and see something, also get a great message across.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I came up dirty, they don't want me to shine. No, it's my time, cause I grind hard. I'm a rhyme god. Can't see me on the mic, what? Or the iPod.
We're still here, we're still very loving of this country, but we just are ready for this country to love us back.
And upside down flag means distress.
Right.
The country's in distress.
Yes.
So on stage we're telling a story of a country in distress. Out here we're saying, no, we're still part of the country, we're with it.
On September 17th, 2 months after this recording, the Fonseca Theatre Company announced that its founder, Bryan Fonseca, had passed away due to complications from COVID-19. In their statement, they quoted Fonseca, saying he had said it best. It takes heart to create a vision, it takes courage to create art, and it takes passion to achieve both.
I think we found the perfect play for this time.
Several times during the interviews for the story, the director and the cast voiced gratitude to Bryan Fonseca, both for his work in amplifying the voices of artists of color and for the steps he took to ensure the production met the highest safety standards.
He's been around the city forever, though, so this dream is not new for him. It's been going on forever. So he's definitely a veteran in the field, and he definitely employs minorities and puts plays on for us to be able to be seen and be heard. So thank God for the Fonseca Theater.